righty, all righty, all righty. Listen. Make sure that all you do is for the glory of God. Please make sure. And listen, little sidebar here. It is very human to get caught up in compliments. But listen, humans are fickle. Yeah. Them same people that's complimenting you today, they're going to talk junk the day after tomorrow. If they don't do it tomorrow. Yeah. Today you all that. Tomorrow you think you all that. Yeah. They fickle. So don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. God will not bless what he did not sanction. But make no mistake, he will curse a thing he created if the thing turns on him. Be careful. Carnality is the result, and it will surely affect your savor. We cannot be carnal and spiritual at the same time. And singing in church don't mean you all that spiritual. For whatever reason, that statement just came out. But guess what? Singing outside the church don't mean you're all that carnal. It just depends on where God sends you. Listen, can I make a big old statement? I just got through telling y'all, God don't have me pointing my finger out. But can I make a big old statement right here? And if you're religious, it's certainly going to tear your nerves to pieces. There are certain people who God going to take them through the church, and they ain't going to be singing gospels, y'all. They ain't going to be singing gospels. And it's going to be God. I don't care what nobody say. I like Jill Scott. Jill Scott got old. She sings positive. She sings real stuff. Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing as salt of the earth? Come on, somebody. You trying to keep your little stuff right here in this little church box. Because that's what the world's saying. If you take it outside the church box, oh, you are the devil, you in sin. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Let God take your savor where he wants to take it. God needs some people in the entertainment arena. God needs some people in the business arena. God needs some people. God knows he needs them in the political arena. And we want to stay shut up in the church and hope for the best. Come on, somebody. Yeah. What do you mean shut up in the church? Well, when was the last time somebody said to you, I need for you to do so-and-so, and your reaction, well, I can't do that. I ain't good enough to do that. I don't know enough to do that. I ain't been around enough to do that. Come on, somebody. God just asked you to do it. Do you not realize he's the one that's going to do the work? He just needs you to be the vessel. And he chose you to be the vessel for a reason. All righty, let me move because I'm still on point one. Let me move to point two. Listen. Another way our savor will be affected if we lose it. We will not be able to recognize the moves of God. God is always moving. And there are moves that God makes that if you're not in tune with him, you'll miss them. Because God don't always do everything boisterously. The thunder don't always crack and the lightning don't always roll. Come on, somebody. Sometimes, and most of the time, God's very subtle. Because he likes intimacy. So those that are intimate with him get to hear from him. Come on, somebody. See, that's why some stuff be messing with you. Because you intimate enough, you hearing some stuff you know other folks ain't hearing. You know they ain't heard that. And so here you are. It sounds kind of funny to you too. So you're like, God. Yeah, God. God, why you telling me this stuff, God? I can't say that to these people because they ain't that so-and-so. God don't want to hear all that. He's going to give you a time. He's going to open a door. And he's going to say, speak what I told you. And you can't let the fact that nobody else heard it stop you. You got to have some courage. You got to move when God say move. But if you don't have savor and you're worthless now, because you done resisted and resisted and resisted and resisted and resisted. All righty. I'm trying not to sound like I fuss. So, some people say I'm kind of hard because but I try. But this is my savor.
That's right. That's right.
This is my savor. Don't think I don't wrestle with it when people say that, because I do. Because I be like, God, now you ordained me to talk to your people now, kind of temperate. He ain't done it yet, so I can't do it on my own. Come on, somebody. But listen, I'm to a point now where the burden of the people's well-being is on me. That's the prophetic that's on me. I understand the burden of the people, and I understand the remedy that God is exacting, that God is offering. But I also know the people don't want this to be the remedy. All righty. Listen. If you are moving and you don't understand God's move and you're moving outside the will of God, then your moves are aimless. We back to that term, worthless. Got to be intimate with him. Got to be able to move with him. Keep up with him while he's moving. We can't be behind God. And though God knows we can't be too far in front. We got to be able to move as he moves. That means we got to start practicing being obedient. We got to start conditioning ourselves to listen to God. I remember my mentor gave us a parable one time. And she said she had asked God, show me how I can move, why I won't move unless you say so. And he told her to bind her hands with ribbons. So she sat in her armchair and she tied her hands. And he said, now don't move till I tell you. And she talked about how long she sat there. But she also talked about what all was going on with her. How many times she wanted to move. How many times somebody called and he wouldn't give her permission to move. She had to sit there. People calling her name. Her children lived there. And her grown children. They were living there and they would call Ma so-and-so. And she had to sit there. Come on up in here, somebody. In other words, what he was saying is, don't get distracted. You keep your focus on where I told you until I tell you to move. She said, finally, he let her move. Come on up in here, somebody. I see by some reactions you couldn't do that. God, and that might be part of the problem. You ready to move. God said, sit still for a minute. I need to talk to you for a minute. I need for you to get your focus. I need for you to get your focus sharpened for a minute. And you already moving.
Wow.
Come on, somebody. You already moving because you feel like it's time to move. You already distracted. Something that got your attention over here. God saying, focus right here. I need you to focus right here. I don't need you turning to the left or to the right. I need you focus right here. But somebody called you over here and you figured their voice was pretty important, so you look. You trying to look back. But they keep calling. The enemy doesn't realize, oh, that's working. So I'm going to let them keep calling. Call her again. Call them again. And you keep doing this. It ain't that you over here staring, but you doing this. That's not focus, y'all. That's not focus. Focus is this. I hear you, but I ain't moving. I'm busy right now. I ain't moving. God ain't told me to move yet, so I ain't moving. I hear you calling, work on that. I ain't moving. Don't call me no more because I ain't moving. Come on, somebody. That's focus. Amen. This is not. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to take care of him in a minute. I'll be right back, God. What you want? Ain't none of that focus. But I declare that's how we do. Oh, my time up! Oh, Jesus. And I didn't even get to number 3. Well, we'll see if we can pick this up next week. Y'all give God a hand praise.